So first of all, thank you for putting this together and for giving us such an opportunity to gain this knowledge. It's not something I knew before. So
yeah, my first impression was great. Actually, I was very excited when I looked at the curriculum.
And there was a session on concession agreements that was done by a lawyer. That was very interesting, very detailed, and he was on top of his game. He knew the subject matter, and he presented the subject matter in a way that all of us could understand, even people that were came from non-legal backgrounds, such as myself.
How do you ensure bankability? And when we bankability, essentially what I spoke about earlier, which is you need to be absolutely sure that the project you're doing is the one that people can put their money in. If people cannot put their money in your project, that project is not bankable. If it's a project that no yield returns for you enough as an equity investor, you may not consider that project to be one that you can finance or fund, as it were. But what do you need to do when you are trying to make sure that your project is bankable? We say here that capital is risk and loss shy. And nobody wants to put money where you are almost certain that you will lose money. And that is why you want to be sure that your project is bankable.
Truly an eye-opener for me to actually know that there are countless of ways that we can actually source not just financing, but protect the financing that we get for the project.
So I particularly enjoyed this, the session on trading, electricity trading. The speaker spoke about trading in Zambia. So she deals majorly in sustainable energy, things like that. So it's something I'm interested in. It's something my company, the company I work with, were interested in. So that stood out.
Let's say, yeah, you want to you want to sell power to someone, but then there are no lines, maybe the infrastructure isn't adequate. What happens then? How do you solve that problem?
That's a very difficult problem. It's almost, so here is where the procurement portal comes in. We do significant amount of technical analysis to ascertain if there is any risk of us experiencing effectively curtailment risk because of the lack of transmission availability or congestion on the line that we will most likely have to utilize for any export or supply to our customers.
There's always been that gap in the market when it comes to like a training that focus on African case studies taught by Africans and being able to like relate to the tax, and learning about the African Entrepreneur Program is more like the solution that is filling that gap in the market. And
performance guarantee by the project company to the off-taker. So using the hotel as an example, because I have not delivered in good time for them to commence their operations, they may have to draw on my performance guarantee, or if possible, draw on liquidated damages that are available to them. So who do I pass this risk to? I will be, and we should be careful to know that this risk, we should move it to our contractor, because the reason why the thing has not started could actually be their fault. If the contractor has done what they needed to do, it will go here. If losses fall here and there, you know how to apportion them. In some cases, it could also be the government in a concession arrangement, for example. And so if it is caused by the government, depending on your kind of contract you have, concession, offtake, whatever it is, you have to allocate that risk to the government.
Safe to say, the program met my expectation and beyond. Ordinarily, I took it as one of those conventional programs, but the facilitators has been nice and a lot of deep insights on the financial market. So sincerely, it has been amazing.
I can actually, first of all, recommend this program for any institution that wants to enter into any kind of project. I can recommend this course for any institution who is a lending institution, for any institution who might want to sponsor. This program is a safe space, and I've learned a lot.